Hey guys, it's Oberstadt, and I did this makeup look earlier today. It's about 5 o'clock right now, but I have modified it since I did the video, and so you won't be able to tell exactly what I'm wearing on my face, which is why I did what I did. Now, this is my August Shop My Stash recap. I honestly cannot believe it is August 30th already. We are preparing for a hurricane. Well, not really. I'm Floridian. Who am I joking? I did kind of prepare. So I've got laundry washed, the bed's been stripped, the sheets are in the dryer. All but like 4 items have not been like washed dish-wise. I just have to unload the dishwasher. The house has been vacuumed. We have water put up. I don't know why people go and buy water when you can just, you know, do this. Water. Anyways, so I'm trying to get stuff recorded and edited and uploaded to YouTube like now so that I have videos just in case we do lose power. I have edited 5 videos today, 2 are already uploaded. I'm uploading 2 more right now and 1 is exporting. So fingers crossed. I already had like a couple on there that were ready to go that I just have to do description boxes, end screens, cards, and thumbnails for. But, and that stuff takes anywhere from like 15 minutes to an hour to do each video. But, so I'm gonna go ahead and get stuff ready now before the hurricane hits. It's supposed to hit us like Sunday or Monday. And so I'm like trying to get things done. So I wanted to get the last 2 videos that I had like in my head planned, filmed like today, so I can go ahead and pull this card, charge all of my camera batteries, that kind of stuff, just in case I wanna, you know, record the weather. Because I'm weird. So this is the August Shop My Stash recap and like mini reviews. If you guys are new to my channel, I do talk about the products and what I think about them and that kind of stuff in this video. So if you're interested in what I used, what I didn't use, what I liked, what I wish I could use like next month, but I can't because I like rotate through my stock and now my camera's blinking at me. That's just great. Then keep on watching. I will change my camera battery and we'll get started. Camera battery changed. I guess we'll start off with the elephant on the counter, which is the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. I have done at least 10 looks with this palette. I did 2 looks with the first video where I unboxed this. I then did 6 looks, 1 palette. I recorded 4 different looks for Instagram. 2 are already up. And I recorded a look where I did like a battle of with the Blue Blood palette where I use shades out of here and shades out of there to see how comparable the look would be. So technically that's 11 looks that I can think of right there that I've done with this palette. Comparing its formula to the actual Blue Blood palette, the Blue Blood palette doesn't have near as much kick up in the pan. There's not as much powdery ness that pops up when you stick a brush in it. No matter how gentle I went in, there was quite a bit of kick up in a lot of the shades. The shimmer shades are kind of crumbly feeling. They go on wet. They feel wet when you touch them. They work fine with a dry brush. They're kind of sheer like topper shades, but then if you use a wet brush, it's more opaque and it gives you the impact that you want with a shimmer shade, or you can go in with your finger. So I haven't had any issues with this palette staining, no problems with it blending. I have had like 1 shadow out of the entire palette that was patchy, looked patchy, blended patchy. I had to build up and blend out, and that was the Delicious shade, which is like a purpley blue, navy blue shade. So all in all, I'm really enjoying this palette. I will continue to do looks with it. I am kind of glad that I bought this on Afterpay. I went ahead and paid it off, and I will get into how I did that here in just a bit. For those that know me, know that the only income that I really have is my YouTube channel, and I haven't been earning $20 a month on YouTube lately. I've been earning less than that. So usually I do earn about $20 a month in AdSense. On average, it's between like $19 and $21 is what I average on AdSense earnings. But the past couple of months it's been really bad, and it usually takes me 6 months because the minimum payout on YouTube is $100. So you figure $20 a month, $100 payout, it's going to take me at least 5 months to earn that. Well, lately it's been a lot less. So I wanted to go, I still want to go to, it's the Ipsy, and I think it's called Gen Beauty or Generation Beauty. It's run by Ipsy, and if you are an Ipsy subscriber, then you only have to pay like $65 for your tickets versus the $99 for non-Ipsy subscribers. but it's in New York. And I did put up a post about wanting to go to it. I needed to raise like $400 in order to go, and this was after I had bought the pallet, but I knew that I had to pay the pallet off first. I asked, for things like if somebody wanted to subscribe to my Patreon or things like that. Only one person has subscribed to Patreon. That's my friend Ken, and he's basically kind of at the position right now where he can afford to pay the $5 a month that he is subscribed to on there for. But he's like, if nobody else subscribes to you as a patron, I might as well take my $5 off a month. And I'm like, great. Now on Patreon, you have to earn like so much on there before you can even get a payout. I think it's $100 on there as well. So it's going to take me a lot of months at $5 a month to earn the $100 payout. So the only other ways that I earn money are things like my magic links, which are affiliate links, which you will find in my description box whenever I link a product and it says go.magically. Those are all affiliate links. I earn a very small portion. It's like 3 cents or 0.03% of whatever it purchases. So if somebody buys like $100 worth of something from say like Target, Walmart, Ulta, BH Cosmetics, and the prices do range on what you earn. We'll just take BH for example. Say you buy $100 worth of products from BH Cosmetics. I will earn anywhere between $1.50 and $3 from that sale. But on Magic Links, you need a minimum of $50 for a payout in order to get money. So I also have Ebates where I buy stuff online. If they're on Ebates, then I earn cash back for shopping. Jeffree Star's website is not listed on there, and neither is like Beauty Bay or what is the other retailer that like Jeffree Star uses to sell his products. It's not listed on there, neither is Morphe. So if I order from any of those places, I don't earn cash back through Ebates, but if I order something from like Ulta, I do. ColourPop is also not listed on Ebates either, so the ColourPop order that I placed a couple weeks back before I ordered that one, I didn't earn anything from that. The only other place where I earn money besides like Depop is my website. Now recently in August I have had sales. I am shocked that I've had any sales on my website whatsoever, and so I was able to earn enough selling products on my own website to pay off the Jeffree Star palette, and so I've got like less than like 8% right now that I can put towards the money that I would have to spend in order to fly to New York, to fly home from New York, to pay for the tickets to get into the event, that kind of thing. So I really am appreciative to anybody who has bought anything from my website recently. I do try and put a free item in with every order, something that's handmade, that whether it's a pendant or a pair of earrings or whatever, I always try and send something extra. And that's just, how I am. So for those of you that are supporting me through actually buying things that you'll wear, whether it's, earrings or necklaces or pendants or rings or anything, that does help me out quite a bit. It helps pay for my website, my annual, like website fees, as well as my licensing fees for the website. But, about 10% of the money that I earn on there is like pocket money for me. So it just kind of sits in an account for me to, use later. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know people are always curious about what YouTubers earn, and everybody gets so weird about talking about money. So I'm over it. All right, getting into the rest of the products now that that's all out of the way. You guys actually helped me pick the majority of these products. So we'll start with like this first. And I kind of like stored other things in here so that I had more use of my tray. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Kit that's in the light medium. It's got the regular butter bronzer, the natural glow blush, the highlighter in Full Moon, and in Galactic. I am wearing both of those highlighters today, and of course the bronzer. I really do enjoy this kit. I wish it wasn't so bulky. I am debating on popping these out of here. I do have the tool to do that. I just haven't had time to record a depotting video yet, but I am planning on depotting out of this and then putting them in a magnetic palette because it's just so bulky. I also pulled my Hoola bronzer. I noticed that this was pulling quite warm on me, so I don't know if it was, just my skin or what, but I've never really had it look warm. And I like the fact there's a little mirror in here, because if you look, there's a few videos where I'm actually using this for eye makeup, because I mean, the little mirror is the size of an eye if you, get far enough away from it. So it's a handy little guy. This is one of their minis, but if it's going to continue to turn orange on me, then I can't, use it. I have to use other stuff over it, and I don't like having to do that. Highlight, there's two highlighters I pulled. One of them is Star Island from Ofra. Sylvia wanted me to pull this. It is a very beautiful light champagne color. I really love wearing this. This is beautiful. The Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter. This was one that I was debating on whether or not to keep or declutter. I've used it, but every time I've used it, it has been super dark on me, so I'm going to go ahead and douse it down with some alcohol, and I will be listing this on my Depop store, so I'm going to declutter that. Blushes. I have the one from Sugar Beauty that I pulled. This is their in Peach Peak. It's a really pretty, like, light peachy pink blush. It's actually, I think, a little bit too light for me, which is shocking. I have to build it up quite a bit. And then this came in my Ipsy bag. This is in Whisper Pink, and this is from Pixie. It's one of their blushes. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's a really pretty, like, neutral pink, light to medium pink shade, and I enjoy it. I also have this Kiss and Sneak. This is their The Everything in Tullum. I tried using this with, where is it? One of these things. It's like a stippling brush. This is an e.l.f. stippling brush. I mean, the product is all caked in there. I need it. Washing my brushes is next on my list. I don't like it. It smells like mineral oil or like motor oil or both. They both smell the same to me. It's a really pretty shade, but I've tried using it as cream eyeshadow and it creases and runs across my face. I've tried using it as lipstick, which you can using, where is it? My lip, this is one of those like lip brushes that pushes up. I've tried using it as blush. It is a really pretty light wash of color. It's also shimmery, so you can also use it as a highlight. I tried doing that and then putting the Ofra Star Island over it. I don't like what it does to my skin. If I put it on my lips, the color like separates out onto my lips even when my lips are freshly washed and clean and there's nothing on them. Every little line, every crack, every crevice, every dry, anything on my lips, it like shows. With my skin, every pore, every little bit of like peach fuzz on my face, it like picks up and like causes it to do really strange things. So this is just a huge no for me. I don't know. I've tried using my beauty blender over it. I've tried stippling it on. I've tried using the warmth of my hand. Nothing I've tried has worked, so I'm going to be decluttering that. Eyeshadows. Now I did pull a few and I got one in my Ipsy. So we have the IBY Beauty in Get Soaked. I love this shade. It is like my perfect go-to shade. This is like a mauve color. It's also my favorite lip color shade. I really like that little guy. I just want to transfer it out of like this and put it in a magnetized pan. Then we have the Nomad Cosmetics. This is from their Marrakesh palette. It's in Desert Sands. It is a shimmery, like goldish bronze shade. It's actually what I put over the other look that I had on so that you couldn't see exactly what I had done. Then we have the Ella Eden in Harmony. This is a beautiful, like peachy, shimmery, kind of like a springy, summery, like peachy shade. It's really pretty. It feels like it's wet. Then we have the Suva Beauty. This is in Barbecue. This is a beautiful purple shimmer shade. I would have been 10 times more ecstatic to get their eyeliner, their hydro liners. Oh my gosh, I still want some of those. In an upcoming video that I will be recording, I do talk about like indie brands and products from them that I would love to try. Suva Beauty is on that list. It has been on that list for a while. But this is a beautiful eyeshadow. It's like a nice neutral like purple shade. It doesn't pull too cool and it doesn't pull too warm, so it's a very nice like mid-tone purple. And then we have the City Color. This is in Beach Cottage. This is a cream shadow and it is so stunning. It's like turquoisey green with like a gold shift, and it is absolutely beautiful. I have used this as an eyeshadow. I've used it as a liner. I've used it as a highlight even. A little goes a long way with this, and it's actually a really good product, so I like it. Do we want to save? I guess we'll do lips and then we'll do it. Oh, and I have a cream shadow here. I'll talk about that. This is the Lock and Heavy Petal. I only use this like once or twice underneath an eyeshadow to see how it would perform. I always forget that I have those out. I really don't use a whole lot of cream products, but I do like it. I just don't reach for it. I forget about it. So then we have the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine. There's like this much of it left. The Jeffree Star lipstick that I pulled, this is in Celebrity Skin. It's very, very matte, very drying, very, oh my god. So with this product, I usually take it and I just kind of and that's what I do. I don't like going like this with it because I can feel the glitter in it and it's very scratchy and I don't like that. So it's nice and pepperminty. It makes me feel like I just brushed my teeth. I like it. It's a very thick formula and I don't like the fact that I can feel the glitter. The Physicians Formula Muru Muru Butter Lip Butter blah 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 in Bayos. This is a beautiful like peachy coral shade, and it has a nice fruity flavor to it, and it does taste very sweet. It's nice. I like it. It's the only orange-y shade that I own. Then we have the, what is this, CoverGirl Demi Matte Lipstick in Feelings. That's one of the shades that I'm wearing right now. I bought this at Target on clearance. It was $5.99. I bought it for $4.18. I needed a purple lipstick. This is a nice warm toned purple lipstick, and you can wear it more sheer or you can build it up to make it more opaque. And it's actually kind of hydrating. And I've been wearing this lip color for 9 hours. And the only thing I did was throw some Bayos over it at one point, but this is the color that it stayed for the longest time. And this is even after eating lunch, which was baked chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans. So the Odessa New York All Day Lip Cream in the shade Beverly Boulevard is like one of my go-to type colors. It's almost the same color as Get Soaked from IBY Beauty. It's actually a really nice lipstick. It's just really kind of like cheap feeling. The color lasts for a good few hours, even through vaping and drinking coffee and that kind of stuff. So I was very surprised. Then this was one of these, we're sorry we screwed up kind of products that came from Ipsy. This is from Trust Fund Beauty. This is their Lipgasm in Text Me. It is this beautiful like coppery shade. It is absolutely stunning. I have worn this over products, I've worn it under products, I've worn it alone. It's a very, very thick, dense gloss. But the pigmentation is absolutely amazing on this. It stays hydrating to the lips, and I can wear it by itself or over other products, and it does last. On its own, by itself, it will last for like 4 hours. I've never had a lip gloss last that long. Hell, even chapstick doesn't last that long. All right, I guess we'll do liners. I pulled 3 liners. One of them is an Essence liner. I didn't use it. And then I pulled Narcissist and Ravishing from my lines. I think I used one as a actual lip liner, and one of them I used in my waterline as an eyeliner. Then we have the few that I pulled eyeliner wise. We have the Tarte Sex Kitten I'm wearing right now. It's very black, it's easy to go on, it stays on for hours, I like it. The Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, I'm actually wearing it on the top lid, again to modify the look so you couldn't tell what I was wearing. It's okay. One drop of water and the stuff runs all over my face. I pulled Limestone for a look because I needed a green liner, but this one is so old that I need to throw it out because when I go to put it in my waterline, it like breaks, the tip like breaks off. So it's like very, very old. I've probably had this for 10 years. Then we have Occult, which is one of my liners. I did use that in a couple of looks. Again, I recorded 6 looks for one palette, so I was wearing quite a bit of eyeliner. Then we have the BH Cosmetics Power Pencil in Teal. I've gotten this to stay on my waterline a little bit more now than it used to. I've had to sharpen it. I kind of wish, you know, I don't know, I've had some issues with it where I put it in and like 10 minutes later it's gone, and then I've had other times where I put it on my waterline and it stays for like 2 hours before I have to reapply it. It also works great on the skin. It's super soft to go on the skin. It goes on and glides on easily, but it just doesn't, on my itchy, watery, allergy-ridden eyes, it's very finicky. Then we have my tried and true. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama. This is in white luster. I also have one of these that's like purple. It's like an iridescent white shade. It's really pretty. I like it. It's not as long lasting as my L'Oreal one, my L'Oreal Infallible, but it's pretty darn close. Brow stuff. I pulled the Model Co. Brow Pencil and was this medium dark. It's their Insta Brows in medium dark. I did have to sharpen it. It's like the first time I'd sharpened it since I got it. It's a nice color. It's what I'm wearing today. I pulled the shade 5 in the Gimme Brow. I've only used it a few times. And then the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. It is what it is. The Makeup Forever Excessive Lash and Smashbox X-Rated. I actually doubled these up today. I put this on first and then went over it with the Excessive Lash, and I like the way they layered. The one gives me nice separation and length, and the other one actually gave me some really good volume and even more length. So on my very long lashes, when I talk about doing this and I can feel my lashes up here in my eyebrow hairs tickling my eyebrows, yeah, that's what I was dealing with when I first put these on this morning, and I just kind of, I don't realize it's there. We have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This thing's going to last me for like ever. Very rarely do I ever wear eyeshadow primer. For those that don't know, I have very hooded eyes. I have texture on my eyelids. I have skin tags on my eyelids. And I just find that primer and stuff actually causes my shadows to fade faster. It causes them to shift on my eyes. But because this is a actual like doe foot wand that goes into a tube instead of like something you squeeze out, I can't give it to anybody else. So I'm just kind of stuck having it. The Physicians Formula, you know, is my Ride or Die like corrector. The concealer's a little bit too dark for me, but I do love the corrector. I pulled the Color Pop one in white for a cut crease or something that I did. I don't know if I pulled it this month or not, but I know that's why it was in here. And then the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair and in Light Sand. This is like it's a little bit darker than my natural skin color, so I usually put like a boop of this in with this in order to mix it to lighten it up. This is actually almost light enough to highlight under my eyes, but lately I've just been using this with a boop of this in it to just do like a natural, I'm wearing makeup but not really wearing makeup kind of look. So that is everything for my August Shop My Stash. I mean, all of the products that were pulled, any like products that I had already pulled from like the month before, like the foundations and stuff like that. I didn't wear foundation again this month. Very rarely do I wear foundation, and those of you that know me know that I don't like wearing foundation. So until somebody makes a foundation that doesn't feel sticky or tacky or goopy on my face and makes it so that I can touch my face and not be all creeped out, then I will continue to not wear foundation. The 1st of September is coming up, and my foot is falling asleep because I've been sitting on it. So with the hurricane approaching, I'm not quite sure what is going to happen with the Shop My Stash live stream. If we have internet and we have power, then I will definitely stream. If we don't have internet or power, I will try and put up a post on my community tab and let you guys know what is up, because all the videos that are on this card right now, after I film the next video I have that's already stuff is all over the counter, and I want to be able to clear off the counter before the storm hits. And quite a few of that is either going away or going in the trash. So yeah, once I get the next video recorded, then I will be pulling this card and I will edit this and hopefully get this up before I think we have one more day this month. If not, it'll go up on the 1st. So either way. But yeah, so with the hurricane approaching, the second channel already has videos scheduled for the entire month of September, so I don't have to worry about that one at all. Anything extra that I record will go up either in October, or I'll just do uploads every day on that channel as well, because I've been a busy little bee recording. Let's see. This channel, I have enough to cover the rest of the month and probably the first few days of September that are already edited and uploaded or uploading. So just in case we do lose power, if I have, stuff that can go up, I will do that. If we do lose power, I will try and live stream when we have power at night, because my dad does run the generator at night, and so he back powers the house, so I will have access to power and internet and stuff at nighttime. So as long as our internet service provider doesn't get knocked out. But other than that, I should be able to live stream if I can't get a video up, but I should be able to do a lot of things from my phone. If I get the majority of stuff uploaded, all I have to do is just thumbnails, descriptions, that kind of stuff before the storms. That's just worst case scenario. But again, I was born and raised in Florida. I'm used to it. But links to everything, like my Depop store, my website, Patreon, all of that stuff is always in the description box. If you would like to help me out, but you don't want to just hand somebody money kind of thing, and you would like something that you can use, things like this will be sanitized, and then I will be listing these also on my website. So any of the declutters and stuff that you've seen, the products from those declutters that I'm getting rid of are already listed on my website. There's a few that are not on there yet. Same with Depop. I haven't had time to get a lot of stuff listed on there. I've been busy updating my website, to be honest. So anyways, hopefully this, I honestly cannot believe August is already done. Really, I can't. But anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in a video tomorrow, hopefully, if the hurricane doesn't wipe us out. So I will see you guys later. Bye.